Hello and welcome back to Fintellect. Today is day 6 of our series Understanding Money in 21 Days, and today's episode is about building better money habits. So let's straight away get into this video. So, what I feel is that about better money habits, it's a very hard term to have because if I look at every individual now, then nowadays financial awareness has been a booming topic, and everyone knows that, oh, I should save money, I should invest money, I should keep this amount for myself and all. We all know these facts, but what I think is that we need to develop a particular habit. So it is not the knowledge gap which we are facing for now. And even if there is a knowledge gap in some particular topics, we'll come through them in over these 21 days. But what we now need to focus on is that it is more about building a better habit for yourself. And talking about habit, then to be motivated, what happens is that if I motivate you today, you'll be motivated for another 7 days. But after that seventh day, you need again a motivational dose at the eighth day to continue till the 14th day, and the cycle keeps on repeating and it never stops. Because this has happened to us a lot of time, and this is not just about money. What I have seen the most, this is works for the health habits. On every 1st of January, the gym industries see such a rise because everyone is highly motivated and they want to get into fitness and all. But what is important is that we need to develop the habit for it. Having a motivation alone is not going to help you. So you need to take small steps which help you develop a habit, and then eventually this habit will turn into a motivation. So there are two habits that I'm going to discuss with you today, and you have to implement one of those habits for the next 7 days. And trust me, after you implement this, this is going to become a motivation itself for you because you will realize that being financially independent is not that tough in the coming long run. So, what you need to understand is that the first habit is the 24-hour rule. I'm scrolling my phone, I see a ad, I look at a nice pair of shoes in the Instagram ad or a Facebook ad, I click on them, and then I impulsively buy them, and I have lost 15,000 of money in just say 2 or 3 minutes. And that is what the ads were meant to be. But what you have to do now is you like that shoe, you keep it in the cart, and in the back of mind, you keep that shoe in your mind, and then you decide it over the day that do you actually need that shoe? And this purchase after 24 hours is not only a good financial decision, but it will give you is if we instantly purchase that shoes after we are wearing it, and there comes a bad day that you don't feel very good about that shoe, you feel that you have wasted your money. But if we give 24 hours to think that is this a correct financial decision to have, so next time there is a bad moment about the product you have bought, you have no guilt in your mind because you know that I was in my senses and I was not overwhelmed by any of the feelings to buy this product. So this is the first habit which you can try implementing for another say 7 days. And the second habit is whenever salary comes in, you have to decide it that what my salary comes in, it is minus any amount. Let's say 10,000 or 20,000. You have to assume and go ki, mera salary 10,000, 20,000 kam hi aane wala. What this will help you to understand is that if we save first, then we are at a good financial position. And I'll explain you it why this is important because these two habits will help you change your nature in financial terms. What happens is that what we do is the salary comes in, we spend the money in around 25th of the month or 27th of the month. We decide that, this is the amount which, this is what I'm left with and this is what I'm going to save. So what we are stuck in a cycle is that we spend the money first and then we are trying to save money. But that is not going to help you in the longer run. What we have to do is save money prior to spending and then you start spending the money. This will help you to constantly build a habit and constantly build a good amount of money that you are going to save for yourself. So your homework for the day is very simple. You have to pick any one habit like I told you, and you practice this for 7 days. And after you practice it for 7 days, take it to 14, take it to 21, and what will happen is that eventually this will become a part of you, and you won't even realize that you have becoming good and you have started building better money habits. And this was it about today's episode, that we are trying to teach ourselves different ways which would help us to manage our money and not let our money manage us. So that is the big difference which you need to understand. And if you need to understand more about such financial tips, or you want to understand how actually money is working around for you, so you can always come up to our demo sessions, or you can join the personal finance sessions we keep on taking. The links are in the description box below. But this was for the day 6 of our Fintellect series of understanding money in 21 days. This is Vedant signing off for the day.